Hello everybody, Julia here from Just One More Card, and I'm back with a project for Pretty Pink Posh today. And I want to combine some of the new products that were released just a short while ago. I have the peekaboo windows, the holiday greetings, and the giving thanks stamp and die sets here. And I'm going to start with the peekaboo windows. This is one of the dies that comes here, and it creates a window, and I'm going to die cut this into this panel. This panel is cut a tiny little bit smaller, about a quarter of an inch smaller than the standard A2 card size, because I will center it on my card base. And I will now cut these windows into the center of my panel here, like 3 times. I'm going to do this with my Big Shot machine, and here you can see I cut all the windows. And now I'm tracing the position of the windows onto the card base below, so I know where to stamp, because I want to have some cute critters peek through these windows. You can see I temporarily adhered this panel with some post-it tape to my card base so it won't shift. Now I'm stamping my sentiment onto the center window here, onto the flap, and I'm using pigment ink. It's just a dark gray. I didn't want to use a black one. And then I'm going to stamp the snowflake on both of the other windows. There we go. That's how my panel will look like once I mount it onto my card base, and I'm going to keep it very clean and simple on the outside. And now for the inside, I positioned these 2 super cute critters, and I'm going to stamp them with my favorite things, black licorice or licorice hybrid ink, which is a black ink, and it works great with Copics and watercolors and pencils. So I'm gonna have these 2 cuties here, which are going to be hidden behind the panel. And I'm going to do my standard Copic coloring, which is going from dark to light. And I'm going to keep it very simple here. I'm not going to use a ton of colors. I just want to create a regular blend, and you can see here going from dark to light and carefully blending out. And I'm going to play some music for you during the coloring, which is not going to take a long time, and then I'm going to see you again when I put together the card. Alrighty, now I'm done with the coloring, and I used some foam tape to mount my panel on top of my card base. And look, once you lift these flaps up, you have those critters behind those windows. And behind the center window, I'm going to put some prepared Nouveau drops. Those were the ones that I showed in another tutorial how I created them, and I just stored them in a plastic bag, and so I can use them here. And I'm also going to use my white Sharpie pen just to add some snow in between here everywhere. I just like to use the Sharpie pen because the white really stays nice and white. It doesn't pick up the color of whatever's underneath it. So it looks like as if these critters are in a snowstorm. It's so much fun. This is how they peek out. And of course, when you mail it through the mail, you just close these flaps here and put it through the mail, and it's not going to be any problem at all. So here's a close-up of these cute critters peeking through the windows, and the enamel accents that I used in the center window there. Here's how it looks when it's all opened up. So the recipient can decide which way they will display the card, hopefully on their mantle for Christmas. And here is the entire card. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and it inspired you with different ways on how to use the wonderful dies by Pretty Pink Posh and also their stamps. I have 2 more videos for you to check out using Pretty Pink Posh supplies, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Bye bye!